What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new episode of the Football Manager Save. It's episode 3, we're at CSKA Moscow still, we've got Europa League, we've had the transfer window. I am having fun again, that's what it's all about. Let's get into this episode. Alright, so I say that I am having fun. The only problem is it's about 39 million degrees outside and I am very, very warm. If you hear cars drive past, apologies, I have to have my windows open. It has to be done. I have got to say though, I have got this. Now, if you guys don't know what this is, it is X Gamer drink. It is amazing right now. What I've been doing is putting it in the freezer and then drinking it, and I'm not kidding you, in this heat, it is the most refreshing thing ever. They did send me out the tubs for it, so shout out to them. And I will say, if you guys do want to get some, click the link down below to get your X Gamer. There's a little link down below and you can also use my code and you get a discount. It is seriously good and it's really affordable energy drink stuff, and I really flipping like it. It's been cooling me down a ton. So, anyway, what has happened in this window? What did we miss? We have got a couple... We actually had some signings. The window's still going. I've still got 12 million to spend. I will fix my wage budget, though, because I don't like being over the wage budget. We've got 10 million we can spend, technically, but no one really to spend. Few signings. Try not to look over here too much. If we look on this side... We did actually get rid of this guy for, I think it was 7.5 up front, raising to 11 million. He's a player that didn't play under me. I didn't really like him, didn't suit my team. I didn't really play a proper attacking midfielder, and if I did, it would be Journeyman. And he was on a lot of money. I think he was on 80k at the time, so it was good to get him gone. Roman Eremenko was on 100k a week, and again, wasn't going to play on my squad. I don't have a spot for an attacking midfielder, and he's 33. So I let him go on a free because I didn't need him. Anyone else go under me? This guy just out on loan, so he doesn't matter. Inbounds, we actually did a few signings. We signed 3 big players and then Idrissa Gueye as kind of like a backup. We managed to get Mohamed El Neni, who was transfer listed, and I think it's a great signing. He's obviously not going to be down as a homegrown player, a non-foreign player, but he has very good stats for a midfielder. He can play defensive mid. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to move the microphone a bit closer to me too. Hopefully this is a little bit better. Hopefully now you can't hear all the cars and stuff as much. But yeah, so some ridiculous stats. Someone is literally driving down the side of my house right now. That's why it's even louder down the side of my flat. But yeah, he can play in both positions. Got him dirt cheap for 3.2 million. And I think he'll be a really helpful player for the rest of this season. That was basically to replace like the outgoing couple of midfielders. Then we also have Jason Murillo, who I think is an amazing signing. Really good defensively. Only cost us 6.5 mil. Was transfer listed again. 10.25 million. He is basically replacing, I think, Gui Louis at the back. I think that's the one. That way we can... Oh no, Papadopoulos. Whoever it was, he's replacing him. Basically getting a bit older. He's still only 28 and he's got some fantastic stats. Just a solid player to keep us going for the rest of the season. And then Leroy Sané, obviously you guys all saw this one was going to happen. He can play anywhere on the wing for us, which is handy. If we want to play a little bit deeper with some actual proper midfielders, he can do that. If we want to go forward with wingers, he can do that too. Good player, and we got him dirt cheap again. And then I've just signed Idrissa Gueye. He was valued at like 1 mil. I got him for 500k. I just thought an extra defensive midfielder as an emergency option for basically no money because we had so much, and I saw him and he kind of stood out to me. So that means going into this game, this is the 2 back-to-back Europa League games. We have got Olympique Marseille twice, basically, and that's all we're going to play in this episode because with the transfers, this episode would go on forever. So we're going to play... I think we might give Rostov a miss, you know. I don't know. We'll see how we're getting along. Maybe we'll do that in a quick one. But... flipping heck, it was so quiet and then every car in the world has driven past in the last couple minutes. Oh, one other thing happened. Yuri Tielemans was desperate to leave to Man City. I told him he wasn't going. He got really upset about it. And then he's now just stopped it. He was literally fuming at me for this discussion. It doesn't show it, but they've stopped being interested and he's just told me he's happy to stay. Thank God, because he's amazing. So, this is our lineup. I'm not bought in any of our new signings as of yet, other than Jason Murillo. I kind of wanted to just keep it a little bit simple for now. I didn't want to be changing up this midfield. I will start to take up Pontus Wernbloom for El Neni soon, and maybe Willian will get dropped for Sané eventually. But I think the team is good enough that we can do this, and it should be looking very, very decent. The more I think about it, the future of this club is insane. Yuri Denim's going to go on to be incredible. This guy, every time I look at him, it's telling me like he's a wonder kid, all these incredible hopes for his future. So 8.5 million at the age of 18, he's going to be absolutely nuts. So I'm really excited about this team, but let's stop waffling on now. I don't think there's anyone I wanted to include. Let's get into it. That Nacho guy, Nacho, the Israeli player, was getting a little bit upset about a couple of different things, like he was homesick or something like that. I'm pretty sure he's played in Russia for about 10 seasons, but he was getting a little bit upset. But this is away to Marseille. It's a huge game. Marseille are the favourites to win, so hopefully we can go on and nick a win. I'd be happy with a draw and an away goal in this game. If we finished 1-1, I wouldn't be upset. Given how much better their team is than ours, like I said, it wouldn't be too worrying if it was a draw away from home. But if we could get a win, that'd be amazing. Oh, we've cracked the crossbar. I'm quite happy with our weird formation. I feel like we're really, really effective going forward. We've got some great attacking players. Whether or not that'll translate into the Europa League, who knows? But we've got every chance to do something with this team, and it's quite exciting. We've got so many great homegrown players, even down to the goalie, Akinfeev, and then we've got a fantastic striker. Wow, that's the loudest car ever. And then we've still got players like flipping Vitinho, we've got Djorkaeff, and we've now got this amazing centre-back. It's exciting. We have got a lot going on, and yeah, it's a great future for the team. Sadly, they are coming forward though, and I think that's Maxime Lopez. It is Maxime Lopez has put them 1-0 up within 18 minutes. Look at the stats, you could say it was coming, but would have liked to have held on for as long as possible. It was a great bit of play, to be fair. Zivkovic knocking it onto Sakai, and easy tap in there. A little bit upsetting. You would have liked the defence to have done a little bit more. Right, they're coming forward again here, 26th minute. If we go 2-0 down, it will be a little bit worrying. We have dominated in all our games thus far, so this would be, I think, our first loss at the club. That would upset me, but we are away from home. 1-0. Would I take 1-0? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if we even change the formation and try and go a 4 at the back, maybe. It's hard to tell. That defensive partnership of Myasnikov and Murillo would be amazing, but I'm not sure. This guy has got huge potential at right back, and this guy could be an amazing left back, but is that what we want to do right now? I don't know. I'm thinking going for this for the second half of the game. Take off Pontus Wernbloom and bring on this guy at left back. He can play a wing back defend, and then bring on this guy to play fullback support. A little bit more, I don't know, look for the overlap, do something like this. Djorkaeff can play, here we go, let's play like this. This is the one. Regista, advanced playmaker. Let's see how this one works. I'm going to bring on Sane, hopefully, with about half hour to go, if the result hasn't changed. I don't know if this was a good idea. I'm going to go on to counter too, because I'll take a 1-0, you know, and it's a good chance to blood in some of our youngsters. They have got a corner here, though. It's whipped in. Murillo heads it out. It goes to Rika on the edge of the box, who plays it back out wide to Zivkovic. It's cut out by Yuri Tielemans, though. Chance for a counter-attack. Frank Kessie plays it to Willian, to Demin. A long ball over to Vitinho, but it is dealt with by Rika, who made the mistake to start the move off. And they've gone forward. Bolaños, I'm pretty sure he's Colombian winger, plays it to Kessie now. They're coming forward. Lopez on the edge of the box. He strikes. That's his second goal of the game, and we are in a world of trouble now. It's hard to judge what to make of this, because in January there wasn't really many big signings around. There wasn't players that I could see fit that would improve the squad. It's the sort of thing where I'd be upset to go out of the group now, but it's all about the summer. We should get about 20 million, I think, to spend in the summer, 20-25, and buy 2 key players, but they have made it 3-0 now. Maybe we shouldn't have changed the formation. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe it was a mistake. We're going to make a change now, though. Willian coming off for Leroy Sané. He's the most exciting player on the bench. We'll play him an inside forward attack. Maybe he can try and do something. I'm going to do this too. He can play as a shadow striker. Who knows? Who knows what I'm doing? Because I don't have a clue. But maybe we can try and pull something a little bit different out. The strikers have had a very poor game. If we could pull one back, get an away goal, that's not the end of the world. If we can make it 3-1, but if we don't, if it stays 3-0 or even 4-0, you'd expect it to be the end of our Europa League campaign. Akinfeev does well to deal with it. I'm going to go on control, because at 3-0 I can't see us overturning that at home. But if we could pull one back, you know, 2-0 at home would be doable. We have been absolutely outplayed by Marseille, and it is what was expected. Their team is exponentially better than ours. So, yeah, I did kind of expect that. 5 minutes to go. Can we nick a last minute consolation? I don't think so. They have got a corner here. Hopefully they don't get a fourth. Sakai to Bolaños to Højbjerg. It's out to Rekic. I knew it was going to Rika there, but he's offside, and that should be the end of that. It's upsetting, really. I do think we were in trouble. I knew we weren't going to win it. I said that from the get-go. But hopefully we can do something better in the second leg. We'll be back for that shortly. Right, second leg. I mean, we've got a little bit to overcome. I've made a few changes. So I've brought Socrates back in just for this game. He's old, so I don't want to be using him too much. He's 32. He kind of wants to go as well. He's a little bit upset. But I brought him in instead of Murillo to give Murillo a chance to bed in. I kind of threw him in the deep end, just in a knockout Europa League game, which I think's probably a little bit silly. I shouldn't have done that. On top of that, in comes Mohamed El Neni for Pontus Wernbloom. Says he's only 3 stars. I thought, as a DM, he was supposed to be 3.5, but apparently not. I was considering using Idrissa Gana Gueye, but he can't come into the squad just yet. And then Leroy Sané is going to be playing on the left as just a standard winger to give us a little bit of balance, little bit of, I don't really know, to be honest with you. And then the usual front line. And that's about it. I feel like we've got a nice bit of balance. We've got cover, we've got stoppers, we've got defence, and we've got a proper ball-winning midfielder with El Neni, who can also go forward. We've got a playmaker that's going to be running up and down this channel. We've got Tielemans, who's going to be kind of just covering all this. Coutinho cutting inside. Sané cutting inside. And then these two. I don't know. Is it going to be good? Who flipping knows? We don't have a limit with Russian players, which is one of the good things. But I don't think there's anyone I really want to put in. I don't want to put this guy in over anyone else. So I don't know. We're happy with it. Looking at this lineup, it's good. We have good Russian players. That's what's exciting. That is what is good. Marseille are the favourites to win this game. We're going to be going in on control because we need to. I'm also going to be flexible rather than structured. Let them all just kind of do this. It's strong wind, light snow. Probably not going to win, are we? We need to win 3-0. A 4-1 wouldn't be good enough. We need to keep a clean sheet and score 3 goals. It would be ludicrous should we pull it off. But you never know. We've got a wealth of attacking talent, and we have one of the best central midfielders in the game that can do passes like that to feet with Yuri Tielemans. The ball's come to him at the edge of the box. You kind of want him to just hit it, but Sané cuts inside. Damn it, I think it's offside. It's not. It was offside. I did think so. Damn it. Oh, that would have been key. 4th minute to go 1-0 up. One of the bonuses is Frank Kessie is already tied. Yuri Tielemans whips in a cross. It goes to Ilario on the edge of the box now. He tries to put it back in. It's gone to Sané. Back to Tielemans, who's been dispossessed, to Sané now. I think he's going to switch it to number 33. Maybe not. It's a little bit concerning here, but Sané comes forward again. Yuri Tielemans, a darting run. Off the woodwork. We could be 2 goals up right now, but we're not. We need to be taking chances. If we don't score after half hour, then I'm going to be a little bit upset. But the highlight continues. Alan Djorkaeff is on the edge of the box. Plays it to Vitinho. Deming! This could happen, you know, boys. 1-0 up. After 15 minutes, we are dominating Marseille. 58% possession so far. Pass completion is quality. We're looking the better side. Great bit of build-up play. Vitinho switching that across was naughty. This is quite exciting, you know. They're playing a 5 at the back. They're playing a 5-3-2. Way more defensive than they did before. They've got a tired midfield. And they've put in the weirdest cross of all time. But it's gone straight over to Sané. And that is fine. They've got Jovetic up front with Sami Castillejo. Maxime Lopez is playing a bit deeper. They've got a great side. Johnny and Escudero on either wing. Very exciting. A lot of Spanish players in that midfield. But they have just skimmed the post. They're having some chances now. We need to keep them out because 4-1 is just unattainable, but 3-0 is doable. If we can keep the clean sheet, anything is possible. We should be 2-0 up by now, though. The chances we've had, we should have capitalised on them. But if we can keep this performance going, keep it up a little bit. Another goal before half-time, probably asking for a little bit too much there. We're going to half-time at 1-0. Show me something else. I want them to flipping fly out the flipping blocks. Ilario's not having a good game. I want him to be doing better. In all honesty, 3-0, that's not too much to ask. If we can pull that off and take it to extra time, it'd be absolute scenes. But we have lost the domination that we had in the first 15 minutes, that's for sure. I don't know why, but they're not playing as well as they were. Hopefully Deming can win the header here. If we can make this our attack, that'd be good. Djorkaeff out wide to Sané, using the width. We could switch it over to Vitinho here now, but we have been dispossessed. Hopefully we win it back quick. I don't think we are going to, though. Jovetic is coming forward. He beats Mohamed El Neni, goes for a ridiculous long shot, and Igor Akinfeev deals with it with ease. I'm getting worried now, though. 30 minutes to go. Do we make a change? They've already made 2 of their subs. Don't know what we do. We don't bring on another defender. Do we bring on this guy and do this? Or even, yeah, do we do this? Just be a little bit more attacking. Sane can stay there for now. Last 18 minutes, we'll move Sane up slightly. Come on. We're going to go attack him. I don't think it's going to happen, boys. Ilario's having one of those games, I'm afraid. It's just not our day, I don't think. Do we just go mental and just bring on a striker that's nowhere near as good? Yeah, let's just do this, whatever. What have we got to lose, eh? What have we got to lose? That is the question. Let's start playing more direct passing. Don't need possession anymore. Overload. There is a chance here. Sane to Tielemans. Willian beats his man. Demin plays it to Sane, to the youngster that I bought on the pitch. With 8 minutes to go, it's 2-0. Could the ridiculous thing happen? We bought on a youngster because Ilario was having a bad game and he has got a second goal for us. Demin did a ridiculous pass to Sane there. Sane, that could have been a pen. We finished it off. I don't know what to do here. Overload. Let's move Tielemans up slightly. Even more direct. Pump ball into... No, we won't do that. Take more risks. Come on. This isn't actually a highlight, is it? Jovetic has been slipped through. Bolaños. Good save. Igor Akinfeev. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. They have a corner here. Could we break from the corner? We have too many back for my liking. It's cleared by the youngster, Tikimirov. Is there going to be another highlight for us, or is it over? 2 minutes added time. That looks like it's it, boys. 92nd minute. They've got the ball. Højbjerg to Kessie. I'll tell you what. It's heartbreaking. We lose out by 1 goal. I don't know what to say, really. Oh, 1 goal short. The board are going to be upset. I'm upset. The team played amazingly. Maybe if I didn't change the formation in the 60th minute of the first leg, this could have been very different. If we look at the schedule, it's just an unlucky little run. We've got to focus on the league now for the rest of the season. They wanted us to reach the quarters. We got knocked out in the first knockout round. If we can focus on the league now, try and get up a little bit, maybe it will be different. We play Rostov, which is quite an important game against my old team in the next game. Then we play against Amkar, Tom, Dynamo Moscow, Angie, and then we have some tricky games. I think we might come back for a triple header of Terek, Ural, and Loka. No, we want to do these games, don't we? We're going to do... In fact, I'm going to play and I'll decide how the game is going. And then we'll come back at a certain time. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if it is your first time watching. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic day and I will see you all next time. See ya.